Hello everyone, I'm RC, and I've got this time a legendary All Skulls on run for you. Going back to the first level of Halo Reach, when Contingency, and this is my speedrun of it in 11 minutes and 4 seconds. This is the current world record. Nobody's even come close as far as I know. So let's get into it. Skip past the cutscene. Gonna have to have a little bit in the Falcon where Commander Carter is just going to be talking at us for a little bit. This takes about 40 seconds. It does count, unfortunately. Could admire the scenery though. Reach is a really good looking game still. I really do like it. Oh my god, I've seen this scene so many times. So this run originally came out last year. Not many people actually watched it on the highspeedhalo.net channel. I know, it's late, but better late than never, right? Ooh, we're landing. Okay, we can start. Cool. Pressing X to get out a little bit quicker than usual. Avoid cat. And then some of these slopes here, if you hit them right, you can get a little bit of a slide jump going on. And one little one there maybe. Tiny one there. Not really doing much. Can I get another slide jump here? Little one. Oh, do you see that? That is one of the elites. He's got a camo on, he only shows up on legendary. Hey! Oh, yes! In a world record. Sweet! He drops one of the data pads. It has like a little side story for Halo Reach that you can discover if you want. I'm too fat for this window apparently. Jump up the stairs. You can actually go round the outside of this structure. You don't have to go through it. If you stay on the balcony, sprint jump off the end to the rocks and hop up those. That can save a few seconds. Basically, I didn't do it because I was trying this so many times basically that I just got frustrated and I started getting a little bit tired. And I sometimes mistimed the jump and I would just fall off the cliff to my death. So that was embarrassing, and I just thought, hang on. The main places where I'm failing are much later in the run. I don't want to fail here just randomly, stupidly for no reason. So I'm just going to go through the center of the structure. Ooh, first enemies in the game. Look out the window to the left, there's a skirmisher. A couple of grenades there. Might have had some plasma grenades from that elite that I killed. Not guaranteed though. Coming over here so I can get a plasma pistol. I'm gonna pop this guy's head. And there's another one next to him. At least one of them will always have a plasma pistol. There we go. Should still have most of my shields. You can get one faster here. Obviously, if you do a similar thing I do on Legendary, I think. There's a Jackal skirmisher, sorry. You come out the lower door, there's one standing right in front of you. You can pop his head, grab the plasma pistol and keep going. That's also possible on Legendary or Skulls on. Not had time to go back to it and implement that into the run as well. A whole lot of fighting going off on the left. Don't need to worry about any of that, of course. Doopy-doo. There's a bunch of elites coming up over the ridge to the left. But since the level's so wide and big, there's actually some space for you to go around them. It's one other thing I really appreciate about some of the levels in Halo Reach. You've actually got a bit of space. Things are a little bit too constricted in Halo 4. Hop down here. And they won't ever chase you down here. Pick up health pack if I can. Get into Spade. My head is on fire because I'm legendary. And now I'm off to do the Falcon skip. So I'm not going to do really any fighting in this area. A couple of skirmishes here. This was one of the other places that you could pick up a plasma pistol. Trying to avoid these guys. I'm going to hop out here. One thing you can do is actually drive the Spade up that ridge a little bit, and that can help save you from the fire of those two skirmishers. Now, if June is in it, it won't come down, and it's kind of random. There's a post on Rockslider's Bad Cyborg, his website. I'll give you a link in the description, and it has a really thorough explanation of how and when this trick works. Basically, you've got to be at a certain point, crossing over that little drop down right in front of the Spade, and the Falcon has got to be far enough back so that it's teleported forward without June in it. If he's in it, it won't come down, you can't do it, you're going to have to go on the ground, and obviously that's not going to work for a speedrun. Well, unless you're doing like a full path kind of speedrun. So just shooting off its turret here. The tuning fork style drop ships. Coming back from Halo 1. I'm damaging these guys, I don't need to, it's kind of unnecessary. It's a bit mean even. Dropping myself in between the arms of the tuning fork dropship. It has a proper name, I forget what it is right now. You don't actually need to get yourself in between the arms here. What you can do is just fly all the way to the barrier over here. Basically we're going to use the Falcon and the combination of the dropship. It's going to force us through the barrier, and then I'm going to be able to get to the next part of the mission, which ordinarily I wouldn't be able to do. So it'll twitch about there, and sometimes it'll be way more violent than that, and sometimes you might get knocked out depending on the angle of where you are in relation to the dropship and which angle the dropship is flying at. You can get knocked out and sometimes it won't work. That's also one of the major areas that I failed at. We don't have to be in the dropship all the time, you can just go fly ahead, wait next to the barrier, and then, you know, nestle in between the dropship's arms just before you go through the barrier. And this Falcon is invincible, so ordinarily if it was a normal sort of destructible Falcon you wouldn't be able to go through it. Since it's invincible, since it's a scripted one, since June is supposed to be in it, you can get through it, which is also really handy for this section just because you don't take any damage. Obviously I've got all the mythic skull on, so that's going to slow down this area a bit. Where is that grunt? You have to kill most of these enemies, then you have to get out, get close to Cap. Get my shields back maybe. And then Cat should be saying something. There we go. And then that means the next stage of the mission is going to be activated. A couple more dropships coming in. Or 3 I think. Ow. Well actually not ow, because as I said I'm invincible. So it's partly on a timer this section, several dropships coming in, and it's partially on enemies dead. So you've got time, got a powerful weapon, might as well kill a few enemies, and you're going to have to make sure that the door closes eventually when Cat says that you can get through the door. Dropship number 2. Yeah. So just keep shooting, I'm taking all this fire, it's not doing anything to me. Totally fine. People were seeing this and thinking like I modded or something. Get comments like that. It's not, it's for real. You can even download the film if you want. Oh, so Cat says just about there, we're in, and that means you can go into the area next to the door. Oh my god, it's getting a bit... Oh shh. So now I'm being boarded by him. This is not good. I think I'm gonna die. Oh my god, that was close. Health pack, definitely needed that. Okay, Cat, I'm safe. We can close the door now. There we go. That was incredibly close there. Sometimes it's not that close and you can just sort of hop out. Sometimes when June says we're ready to go, call in the dropships, that means you can actually, that's related to the fighting that was going on in the previous area that you skipped out of, and if that dialogue is triggered you'll actually get stuck in the Falcon. So then being hijacked by the general lead is actually good for you. That's the only way you can actually get out of it. But anyway, probably not making any sense. Final part. Picked up a DMR, and I'm moving up over here, so this will push back the Zealot Elite, and then also George will move up. Basically I'm going to leave the Zealot Elite until the final room, and then all I want to do is pop all these heads. Of course all the grunts are upgraded to Ultra Grunts, Shields. Oh, nice stick. That was a bit close to. So obviously you could be a bit quicker with the fighting here. Whoops, that's a bit close. And just gotta get around here. If you had some plasma grenades, that's good. That's good to clear around this little group of stragglers that took around the corner. Yeah. Of course, when you come so far and you haven't died yet, and you're like, I don't really want to die now. 4 grunts, not ultras. Some of them in the game are scripted to not be. And 2 elites. One's obviously the zealot with the concussion rifle, which I pushed back from the first part of this area. And there's also going to be one with a sword. It's going to be coming out to play in a minute. Where is he? There he is. So I'm going to pepper him to death. Whoops. This is before assassinating sword elites is easy. So I was like, no, 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 no. Run away. I don't want that sword. Yeah. Ow, 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 ow. That was incredibly close too. Basically no shields at this point. Ah, shields. 5 ones, I think. Sheesh. There we go. 11 minutes, 4 seconds. Legendary, all skulls on. World record. Current. Nobody's beaten them. Giving you some tips there to try and beat it if you want. Yeah, it's going to be hard work, honestly. So, maybe I'll see you in another Legendary All Skulls On run soon. Also from Halo Reach. Also probably a world record. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I'm RC. See you soon.